Sun Wukong, our triumphant, handsome monkey king, has just saved his mountain from a big bully. He looks with concern at his army of monkeys who were armed with only bamboo spears and wooden swords. He thinks to himself, this won't do. So, heeding the advice of 4 elder monkeys, Wukong flies over to the nearest kingdom, the Aolai Country. He whips up a magical hurricane and sends everyone running for cover. Get this, he then clones himself into 1,000 tiny monkeys and loots the entire royal armory. Talk about an upgrade.
His army is now stacked with gear, and all local demon kings of 72 caves are paying him tribute. But Wukong himself, still not satisfied. He finds all these mortal weapons cumbersome, boring. So his 4 wisest monkey generals come up with a wild idea. They tell him the stream under their very own waterfall hideout flows directly to the palace of the one guy who definitely has the best loot, Aoguang, the Dragon King of the Eastern Sea.
So Wukong dives into the stream, uses some slick water-bending magic, and strolls right into the Dragon King's palace. He demands a weapon. Aoguang, trying not to offend this terrifying monkey, offers him a 3,600-pound fork. Wukong scoffs, too light. He offers a 7,200-pound halberd. Wukong yawns, still too light. Finally, backed into a corner, the Dragon King shows him the ultimate treasure, a massive, glowing iron pillar that was used as a measure by the legendary Great Dayu to fix the depths of rivers and oceans when he conquered the flood.
So, Sun Wukong has his perfect weapon, the Rui Jingu Bang, that weighs almost 13,500 pounds and can change size on command. But he was not done, not even close. He looks down at his clothes and decides he needs a full suit of divine battle armor to go with it. Aoguang is fresh out of epic armor, so he frantically summons his 3 brothers, the other Dragon Kings of the Seas. They show up, take one look at Wukong and his new toy, and decide it's way better to just give him what he wants. They literally piece together a legendary suit of armor for him on the spot, just to get him to leave.
Fully kitted out, Sun Wukong returns home a true warrior king. And just to make sure everyone understands who's boss, Wukong performs a little magic trick. He commands his staff to grow and grow and grow until it's literally connecting heaven and hell. The entire mountain bows before him. He then forms a sworn brotherhood with 6 of the most powerful demon kings on Earth, including the formidable Bull Demon King, Wang. Life is good.
But what goes up must come down. After a massive party with his new Demon King brothers, Wukong passes out drunk, and in his sleep, something weird happens. 2 ghostly bailiffs show up, chain his soul, and start dragging him off to the underworld. They tell him his time in the mortal world is up. Wukong slowly realizes where he is, the land of Yama, Yanlarong, king of the underworld.
Wukong is not having it. He's like, "Excuse me? My time is up? I literally achieved immortality." The emissaries just ignore him and keep dragging. Big mistake. Wukong whips out his staff, reduces the bailiffs to hash, and starts tearing his way through the region of darkness, fighting his way right to the front door of the 10 kings of the underworld.
Wukong barges into the palace of darkness and demands to see his records. The 10 kings of the underworld, completely terrified, have no choice but to show him the register of life and death. He finds his entry: Heaven-born stone monkey, age 342 years. A good end. Wukong just laughs, grabs a brush, and strikes out his name. But he doesn't stop there. In the ultimate act of defiance, he crosses out the name of every single monkey, effectively ripping his entire species out of the cycle of life and death.
Wukong fights his way out of the underworld and wakes up, thinking it was just a crazy dream, until all the monkeys start celebrating that they'll never grow old. Meanwhile, up in heaven, Jade Emperor Aoguang is having a very, very bad day. First, Aoguang shows up to complain about his stolen pillar and armor. Then, the kings of the underworld arrive to report a mass jailbreak of monkey souls from the system of reincarnation.
Thousand-Mile Eye, Qin Liyan, and Fair Wind Ear, Shunfeng Er, tell the Jade Emperor, Aoguang Dadi, that this is the same stone monkey from 300 years ago. The Jade Emperor is ready to unleash celestial hell on Flower Fruit Mountain. But then, the wise old minister, the Great White Golden Star, Taibai Jingxing, steps in with a different idea. He argues, this monkey is powerful. Fighting him will be costly. Why not promote him? The plan? Give Wukong a fancy title and a job in heaven. Keep your friends close and your ridiculously overpowered, chaos-loving enemies closer. And so the celestial decree is sent. Sun Wukong has been invited to heaven. What could possibly go wrong?